Florida, New Jersey. As I look at the tags, I see people from all over. There may be Chinese who don't get involved, but we want to thank God for the ones that do. Once again, this is on the south side. Hey, how you doing? Good, good.
I'm from this group. What are you
I have
from?
a social media network. Been on for over 2 million views around the world. And what I do, I just covered the Trump area down there. And
You support Trump?
Yeah, Trump at the airport today.
Yeah.
And I was called that you all was out here, and I came. If anybody want to speak, to say anything, let me know.
Sorry, I can't see.
I got you, but thank you. I'm glad you got a good spirit, you know. You out here in the cause, I know it's a good cause, you know what I'm saying? But we live on Facebook now. Yeah. I'm gonna get to talk to somebody.
So I don't know. Sometimes I'm afraid like if my English not good and I.
Can't anybody say that, girl? You can talk good. You got something to say.
So what? When you see these banners, what do you think?
Great. Oh, great.
How do you think CCP?
Huh?
How do you think CCP?
Well, I don't know that much about it, but I would say.
CCP.
Hello, how you doing?
They just took up the whole parking lot with Trump.
Well, they got their fight for a cause. We need to be on some of them.
CCP is Chinese Communist Party.
Oh, yeah, I know that. I know that. But I'm sure that you all know more about it. You know, I know that. I follow it. Don't get me wrong now.
Yeah. And the CCP.
But tell me.
You know.
Come on, tell me something. Don't need to face something. Oh, that sounds don't need to face. What is CCP?
No, there's a petition called End the CCP.
Yeah.
And we hope people can, sign on the petition.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. That's why we want people know like CCP is evil.
Yeah.
Okay. And when people sign the petition, go to yandccp.com.
Website.
Yes. Thank you.
Gotcha. This is the Get To Free Press. I just been informed that if you are against, all you have to do is get online and study the CCP, learn more about it. I thought she would speak, but I already know something about the CCP, and I do know that they are asking you to come over and sign the petition. They have a petition here, and I'm with that. I'm down with it all the way, and I'm going to sign it too, here in the United States of America. And I do believe that if we could ever get rid of the social divide among the various groups of people and come around the common cause of what is good for humanity. That's what it's all about.
The lion, where he's in Judah asleep. I wonder who will wake him, bring him to his feet. Speak now, or forever hold your peace. There's a lion, where he's in Judah asleep. I wonder who will wake him, bring him to his feet. Speak now, or forever hold your peace. A lion where he's in Judah asleep. I wonder who will wake him, bring him to his feet. Speak now, or forever hold your peace. There's a lion where he's in Judah asleep. I wonder who will wake him, bring him to his feet. Speak now, or forever hold your peace. The violence of this beast must cease. There's a lion in Judah. I wonder who will wake him. There's a lion in Judah. I wonder who will wake him. Get up now. There's a lion in Judah. I wonder who will wake him.
This is downtown Valdosta, where Donald Trump is due to speak today. And this is the Get To Free Press. I'm George Boston Rhines. A lot of people are already here. Beyond a doubt, this will be a big day for Valdosta and Lowndes County. It is just 8:43. We can only imagine how it will look, say 7 o'clock tonight. We see a lot of vendors, law enforcement officers, no big news media, but a few news media outlets are here. Of course, I'm here now to Get To Free Press, social media guy on Boston G.B.R. on YouTube in Valdosta, Georgia. People wearing their Trump clothing and memorabilia. People standing. A couple of black people. A sign says, "Blacks for Donald Trump." People bringing their pets and little children. When President Trump arrives here in the city and county of Valdosta, they will not see a Georgia state flag to honor members of our armed forces, nor will they see a flag over the Southern Judicial Circuit in the city and county of Valdosta, Georgia. They will not see a Georgia state flag over the Rainwater Conference Center, the VA Clinic, the Lowndes County Museum, the Federal Building on Patterson Street, the U.S. Post Office, Valdosta Middle School, the 911 Center, just to mention a few government buildings that do not fly a Georgia state flag in honor of our active duty personnel stationed at Moody Air Force Base, Georgia, just 6 miles north of the city of Valdosta. You will not see a state flag displayed on many buildings to honor and respect our current governor, Brian P. Kemp. This is accomplished by voters in Valdosta and Lowndes County voting the wrong elected officials into office. It is beyond question that members of our armed forces, active duty, disabled, ordinary veterans, retired military veterans, and the parents who've lost their loved ones in foreign nations for this nation, the United States of America. And it is indeed a disgrace on Titletown, USA. We thank God for allowing President Donald Trump to be elected by the American people for 4 years. I am now riding through the Valdosta and Lowndes County Jail area facility. And of course, as you know, Willie James Williams was found dead in this jail in September of '98. And there was a mass protest march on this jail about the living conditions. And federal judge Hugh Lawson ruled and found 105 violations back in 1997 and gave 2 years for the Lowndes County Sheriff's Department and local elected officials to correct the violations at the jail. But there was one catch, and that was that no one followed up on his court order. I, as an individual, before I started to Get to Free Press, I followed that, and I wrote the Honorable Judge Lawson and asked him who followed up on his court order, and he never responded after 2 letters. I must say that Sheriff Ashley Polk have helped a lot of people here. He helped me when I was in business for 14 years. But as I drive through this facility today in Valdosta and Lowndes County, I don't know if you could see it or not, but Sheriff Polk has a United States flag and a Georgia state flag flying in honor of our military personnel. And so we are going to always give honor to whom honor is due, praise to whom praise is due, criticism and condemnation where it is desired and needed to bring about a better environment for the taxpayers here in Valdosta and Lowndes County, Georgia. Now, as I close out this video, I want to say to you that the chief of police here in Valdosta, a female, she followed Chief Childress, and Chief Monahan also fly the Georgia state flag in honor of members of our armed forces who put their lives on the line. But Mayor Scott James Matheson and the elected council members in city government, and this includes the black councilmen as well, because I have been speaking up for your children with their life on the line for over 7 years about flying a Georgia flag over city government buildings. But that apparently does not register into the ears and minds of the people that the voters voted into office here in Valdosta and Lowndes County, Georgia. As this rally here in South Valdosta continue today, I will not be doing much coverage of that because I don't approve of what appears to be a scratch mark on our democracy and our form of government, and to scratch upon the foundation of our government is to put a mark upon all of the members of our armed forces that fought in the wars of this nation. And so I choose to sit this one out. Or I'll be downtown somewhere probably talking. I may even catch the Air Force One as it come in, I don't know. But you all have a nice day. I didn't mean to take up your time, but as your traditional news media networks ignores your news here in Valdosta, I intend to keep you informed as much as possible. Because do you not know that the Valdosta Daily Times, ABC Channel 27, WALB out of Albany, and a local radio station and other TV stations, CBS, have failed to publish one word about the fact that there is no Georgia state flag flying over many government buildings in Valdosta and Lowndes County, Georgia. And many of us know why. Apparently, Valdosta-Lowndes County decided when the old Confederate flag was lowered in the state of Georgia that they would not fly the new Georgia flag. And we're going to continue to talk about it because all of us cannot go to sleep at the wheel with our children aboard the vehicle of life, and which may cause their own death on foreign battlefields. Now, let me close this out. And I just wanted to give you all a little overview. My friend here I'm meeting here, John Robinson, a minister at Antioch Baptist Church. How you doing, my brother?
Pretty good, pretty good.
What's your name?
Doc Robinson.
Okay, you the one called me about the president's assembly this morning.
Yeah. Tramp coming to town.
Yes, sir. So what you think about that?
Well, all we need now is the Black Lives Matter and all them to come out and meet them down there at the barricade line, and all the AJ supporters to come out and meet down there, and maybe get Biden down here after this.
I see what you mean. But okay, wait, repeat that now.
I say it's very seldom when we get a real tramp to come to town.
I love this president.
Oh, man.
He's my favorite guy. I don't dislike this man. I believe that God is using him, just like he used Judas Iscariot, as he used Pharaoh, as he used Ezekiel and many others to get his point and his mission across. And so I commend him for being used by God, because in the end, truth, right, and justice gonna win. And whatever the wicked hype up against the righteous, God in the end will take that to glorify his holy and precious name. My beautiful brother, I'm gonna let you close us out.
Yeah. I'm glad you will. Tramp need to go somewhere and sit down. He know he done lost this thing. Ain't no need being no soul loser. Man, I know you don't want to get out the White House, but they gonna drag you up out of there if you don't pull up out of there on what is it, the 21st?
The 20th.
The 20th?
Yeah, 21st.
I know you might leave claw marks in the pavement and asphalt because you hate to go, but you got to go, baby. All right?
Well, I said from day one, my beautiful brother, that I could see it in the writing when he first was elected. I watched how he put generals and stuff, and I got it on video. I said it when he first was elected, that his purpose is to destroy our form of government. And I still believe that. And some people do not believe that a coup can take place in this country. But I still follow in history. Nobody would have believed that Hitler would take over in Germany, but he did it. Nobody would believe that the Christian people would follow Jim Jones into Guyana and drink poison thinking it's Kool-Aid and thought they was gonna get a free ride into heaven. And so don't nothing pass me when it comes down to the scripture. The book says that as it was in the days of Sodom and Gomorrah, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be, when men would believe a lie rather than the truth. And that's what we're looking at. So don't nobody be amazed by that. And now I'm not gonna lie to you. You gonna close us out, and that's gonna be it.
All right. Well, all I can say is everybody to have a nice day. And Valdosta has been really gratified to have a real tramp to come to town.
You don't change your message, huh? All right, Brother Roberts, we want to appreciate you, man, for all the work that you do along the lines of economic development. You often talk about you can march, protest, whatever, but until we get some dollars on the south side of the railroad track of social divide, we always gonna be living in hell and go deeper in hell. That's your message. I thank you for your work, my brother, along with Reverend Floyd E. Rose. Appreciate you, brother.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Once again, this is the Ghetto Free Press. I'm George Boston Ryans. I'm going to get me a cup of coffee. To all my friends and enemies that watch me on Facebook, they may not let this up, y'all. I don't know if you all know it or not, but yesterday Facebook banned me for 24 hours that I could not post anything on Facebook. So they may not let me post this, but they don't do it. You know what I say to them? The heaven be with them, and the God of their salvation because the God of my salvation is definitely with me and those that follow me. Y'all have a nice day. I'm going to do this until the end, y'all. They not going to stop me. They can do what they want to me. But as it is written, and so shall it be done. Blessed are they which die in the name of the Lord, for they shall rest from their labor. Bye-bye. We gone. Greetings, I'm George Boston Ryan with the Get To Free Press. I'm still in Valdosta, Georgia, and I'm recording. I just was called to this location over here on the south side of the railroad track of social and economic divide. I want to thank Freddie Richardson for calling me, asking me to come over here and capture a little bit of what they see here. And I came right on over because you all know me, I do believe in freedom of the press and your right to vote. Regardless of what the people say, the news needs to be published to the American people without being hid, covered up. And so this is why we are here. I see Epoch Times here, and this is what we are here for too. We want you to know that you have a right to know under our form of government. Your sons and your daughters serve in the armed forces of this nation. Chinese, Japanese, and all other people serve in this country, and we have a right to freedom of the press that will not suppress the news, but will publish the news. I'm not talking about 50% of the news that those in the clique and among the slicks won't publish, but I'm talking about the unadulterated truth. Before it's over today, I'm gonna see if I can find somebody in this group that are willing to say a few words about what's going on here. This is on the south side of Valdosta. The McDonald's just passed the James Beck overpass. Donald Trump is out at the airport, but we see that the Chinese citizens here is giving and lending their voice to the cause of CCP. And they are also talking about it is the real source of the coronavirus here. I don't know much about this group, but I will educate myself. I will assure you of that. But if you can see, people are concerned in this nation. And this is what it's all about, my beloved brothers and sisters. And you can see that the Lowndes County Sheriff's Department is on their job. And here again, the Sheriff's Department is under the leadership of Ashley Polk. When it's all said and done, we need law enforcement. It's just the bad law enforcement officers that we could do without. So often we talk about things we don't understand. When I was called about this, I decided to come out and just show the people of Valdosta at least how communism put everyone at risk. That got to be a good thing. CCP lies, people die. NCCP.com. Once again, this is the south side of Valdosta, Georgia. As you know, I've already covered the Trump rally at the airport. I was out there at 7:45 this morning, and people was coming. Some of these vehicles is from North Carolina. There's one from New York. Another one from New York. This is no local stuff. Now, isn't that something? The Chinese can get together. It's beautiful. Yes, it's beautiful. I want to interview somebody, I really do. People from Minnesota, Michigan. These tags from all around. Most of them seem to be from New York. Florida, New Jersey. As I look at the tags, I see people from all over. There may be Chinese who don't get involved, but we want to thank God for the ones that do. Once again, this is on the south side. Hey, how you doing? Good, good.
I'm from this group. What are you
I have
from?
a social media network, been on for over 2 million views around the world. And what I do, I just covered the Trump area down there. And
You support Trump?
Yeah, Trump at the airport today.
Yeah.
And I was called that you all was out here, and I came. If anybody want to speak, to say anything, let me know.
Sorry, I can't see.
I got you, but thank you. I'm glad you got a good spirit, you know. You out here in the cause, I know it's a good cause, you know what I'm saying? But we live on Facebook now. Yeah. I'm gonna get to talk to somebody.
So I don't know. Sometimes I'm afraid like if my English not good and I.
Can't anybody say that, girl? You can talk good. You got something to say.
So what? When you see these banners, what do you think?
Great. Oh, great.
How do you think CCP?
Huh?
How do you think CCP?
Well, I don't know that much about it, but I would say.
CCP.
Hello, how you doing?
They just took up the whole parking lot with Trump.
Well, they got their fight for a cause. We need to be on some of them.
CCP is Chinese Communist Party.
Oh, yeah, I know that. I know that. But I'm sure that you all know more about it. You know, I know that. I follow it. Don't get me wrong now.
Yeah. And the CCP.
But tell me.
You know.
Come on, tell me something. You don't need to face something. Oh, that's not. Don't need to face. What is CCP?
No, there's a petition called End the CCP.
Yeah.
And we hope people can, sign on the petition.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. That's why we want people know like CCP is evil.
Yeah.
Okay. And want people sign the petition.
Okay.
Go to yndtheccp.com.
Website.
Yes. Thank you.
Gotcha. This is the Get To Free Press. I just been informed that if you are against, all you have to do is get online and study the CCP, learn more about it. I thought she would speak, but I already know something about CCP, and I do know that they are asking you to come over and sign the petition. They have a petition here, and I'm with that. I'm down with it all the way, and I'm going to sign it too, here in the United States of America. And I do believe that if we could ever get rid of the social divide among the various groups of people and come around the common cause of what is good for humanity. That's what it's all about. Once again, I want to find that petition because I do want to sign. Excuse me. You know who got the petition to sign?
Petition?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a second.
Okay.
I get you the petition.
Once again, this is the Get To Free Press.
还有签字，拿过来。 Oh, sorry, you're holding the camera?
That's good.
Okay.
Ready?
哪个要签的？
要这个人，他待会儿的，他正在拍。
Yeah, yeah. Sit that down and hold it for me and just keep it going. Get me signing the petition.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, thanks.
Y'all got some flyers I can have? Give me something to go on my.
Yeah, 你给他多一点。
Yeah, give me, okay. You want that one, right? Can I
Yeah,
have that?
yeah.
You want this one?
Yeah.
Keep that one.
He will keep that one,
Okay,
but this
okay,
flyers you can pay as much as
Thank
you
you.
want.
Thank you so much.
No problem. And thanks for the support.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Good call. You don't have to have address. A lot of times they require your address.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the support.
Yes.
Oh,
Hey, hold that up for me. Hold that up for me. I just signed the petition. And once again, everybody on Facebook, if you're here in Valdosta, come on down and sign the petition.
Yeah,
Once again, it's for a good cause. I want to thank the people for coming out. This is what it's all about. Facebook, YouTube members, and Twitter. This is what it's all about. When we can come together as a people, not as a skin color, but as a people. This is what I do. I'm asking all of you all to go to Boston G.B.R. on YouTube. I've been doing this for a long time with over 2 million views on YouTube. And I invite all of you all to come down. I've been out to the airport and I see what Trump is doing. I see all the people out there with their banners and selling hats. And then I was called a few minutes ago to come down here to the south side, right south of the overpass, James Bake overpass. And most of these vehicles are from all over the United States. And I want to commend them for being involved in something outside of themselves. Thank you all very much. And make America great again. All right, that's the real deal there. Appreciate you, brother. God bless all of you. May heaven smile upon you. Thank you so much. And look like they got handout, they got more literature. And this is what we want to.
What you doing here?
Who?
You.
Oh,
yes, support.
I'm the press. I'm supporter.
就他那个厂里那俩年轻人说的，他那个
I also like no social media.
Okay.
Interview.
Interview me?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Let me close mine out and I'll get you, okay?
Okay. Bring my mic. I bring my mic.
I'm ready. Take your time. I'm not in no hurry. This is a movement. This is not a one-time thing. And I'm just glad to be here today. Let me walk over here. One lady said she want to interview me. I'll definitely talk. But once again, this is in front of the Dollar Tree, Valdosta, Georgia. You all have a nice day. I just wanted you all to get a flavor of what's going on. Have a nice day. And if you're not involved, please get involved, because people now are trying their best to make a difference here. All right, and bye-bye. We go on. Peace be unto you. May heaven smile upon you.
Okay. All right.
Now, look here. I'm George Boston Ryans, and I just wanted to be known. I consented to an interview here at this gathering, and I call it Just in Case. Just in case what, Bro Ryan? Just in case they try to take what I said out of context. I'm against the Communist Party. I'm against suppression of the people. I'm against anybody that come up against freedom of speech, freedom of the press, freedom of religion, and freedom to exist like the birds of the air, the fish of the sea, and the wind that blow. I'm against anybody that put impediments to that. So if these group of people right here that just interviewed me, if they decide to take what I said out of context, I want it to be known that I'm able to speak for myself. And I am not, let me just say it again, I am not in support of Donald Trump, never have, never will be. And when I'm dead and in my grave, I still won't support him. But I am against communist China that oppresses the people, as the young lady said earlier. Now, Brother Ryan, why are you doing this follow-up? Because I've noticed a lot of these people have Trump signs on. Now, I don't dislike people for wearing a Trump sign. Reach in the car and get my Trump sign up at the car. I have a Trump sign, but that don't mean that I support Trump. I wear the Trump sign, hat, sometimes to let people know that you don't have to fear nobody. And that includes the President of the United States. And so if you look around and you see me with the Trump hat on, all that means is the hat is on my head, but the brain belongs to me. Y'all just remember that. So I will say again, if they are using my interview to say that I support Trump, then let it be known that they are liars. And I love to attack lies, man. I love to attack lies. Y'all have a nice day. May God bless you. I'm going down to the Trump rally. I've been down there at 7:45 this morning. If you go to Boston G.B.R, you can see what I published about them. I just believe in freedom of the press, freedom of speech, freedom of religion, or not to have any religion at all if you so choose. Y'all have a nice day. Bye-bye. We're gone. On YouTube, Boston G.B.R, and you will see all this that I published today. Just give me a little time now. I went home, was working on a video from the airport, but I got a call about this event because I didn't know about it. I got another call from Quitman and a call from Waycross, not to mention near Orlando, Mac Rose called me the other day. So I just want y'all to know, keep calling. I'm going to do what I can, but you got to do some things too. Bye-bye, we're gone.